So we're live here. This is the Autoptic 2020 festival. We are for Give to the Max Day. So please feel free to donate money towards the cause of the Great Autoptic Festival. Do you want to introduce our first guest, Alex?
I will. I wish that. Okay. Hi, this is Alex. I am part of the Autoptic Festival volunteers. And our first artist guest and friend is Madeline McGrane. And you may know her from such places as Minneapolis. And you probably have seen a lot of her comics floating around the internet or when you go to festivals. I forgot the names of all of them. Vampire comics, really good vampire comics. I'm sorry, Madeline. Here you go.
Yeah, you should feel free to introduce yourself, talk about any projects that you're working on that you're excited about.
Hi, I'm Madeline. I draw comics sometimes. I've done a little bit of work for Marvel. I have made excellent vampire webcomics such as Vampire Horse and Dirt Creek Runs with Blood. I live in Minneapolis. That's about it.
Yeah, it's great. Okay, so I think we have Photoshop on here. Is Photoshop okay with you? Is that the only one we have on there?
Yes, we've got Photoshop. We also have Clip Studio. Whatever feels good.
I use Photoshop.
Okay.
All right.
So I don't have any suggestions yet, but
Just streaming. They should be streaming from the Autoptic.
it's not. Is it not?
All right, we're getting set up here, and we're getting started. At this point, I think I'm going to go on the comments here,
Okay.
and is that okay if I'm the
Yeah, go ahead.
comment person?
My feet are so slow, anyways.
And I'm also going to be monitoring the audio and stuff, so I'll let you know if there's an issue.
Okay. I'm gonna go through my phone so that I can get people to. But yeah, how about we have a suggestion right now for?
All right, let me see. Let's see. My first thing. Do you want to solicit suggestions or anything, or do you want to do your own thing? It's up to you.
You can ask for like. I was thinking just fast.
Werewolf.
Yeah, werewolf. Yeah. A werewolf, a vampire sworn enemy, or are they? Maybe they just want a friend. I'm going to post it to Twitter. That sounds like a lot. Already.
I'm getting warmed up.
Oh. That's my favorite kind of fighting.
I'm a little bit behind you guys. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
I love it.
I need to get just a little bit. I'm having a hard time figuring out Twitter right now. Okay. That's best. Okay. I am. Wait, give that to a second. Share to page. Alex, do you have a suggestion?
Suggestion. Oh gosh, that was super fast. Okay, my suggestion is. I mean, what is there anything that you've been really wanting to draw?
Another child. Okay.
Good ones.
So I'm gonna monitor the chat.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if anything goes through, but I'm hearing everything.
Oh, okay. Really slow. Okay.
All of my suggestions are just going to be fan art for a fandom that does not exist.
Oh, have you drawn werewolves into your comic?
Yeah. So the latest Vampire Horse comic had some werewolves in it.
Oh yeah, at the end or in the middle.
Ages ago, I made this comic called Vampire Beach, which is about these vampires that live on a beach and they befriend some werewolves.
That's a good place for a vampire to be. I need to read that comic.
It's okay. It's actually really funny. I like it a lot. I don't know. I made it in like the summer of 2016, and I can draw a lot better now. It's like, why is this ugly?
It's probably not as ugly as your now self imagines.
Probably
We're a
not.
little
We're our
harder on
own
us.
harshest critics, or at least I am. But
Number one enemy. That's why.
yeah.
Yeah.
I try not to be like, but I am.
I think it's just. I mean, it's a way to help keep a person interested in drawing, like that self reflection on your own art. Like even like on some level, you do probably acknowledge that you are good, right? Like, but you're like, but I can do more, and then so.
Yeah, I think I was talking about it with like Rosemary one time, and it's like we're kind of either like we're the shit or like we're the worst artist that has ever existed, and there's like not much of an in between for me. So it's either one or the other.
That's
Like I am best, and I am the worst.
it's a very relatable feeling.
And this is the best. This is the pinnacle of human achievement.
I agree. When aliens come, they'll be like, wow. Maybe I won't destroy the humans.
Earth is beautiful, and we love these guys. Look at what they can do.
Yeah, because if we kill them, then we won't be able to get more of this stuff.
Yeah.
Is there any chance we can close this door, or is this going to be open? Oh, is it possible? I wasn't sure that. Nice. How long have you been drawing vampires?
Not that long, honestly. I didn't really get into vampires until sophomore year of college, so that would be 2013.
Wow.
2014.
So no teenage vampire love.
No, not really. I mean, I read vampire books. Like, I read, I read Interview with the Vampire when I was in high school.
Oh yeah.
And a couple other vampire books, but I wasn't passionate about them the way I am now.
It's hard to get passionate about Interview with the Vampire. Or Anne Rice books.
It's a challenging thing to love, but I do.
Yeah, I was listening to a podcast talking about the movie, and I was because they were kind of like talking about it as like it's a bad movie, but I was like, I love that bad movie so much.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm. Supposedly Brad Pitt hated being in it, but Tom Cruise liked being in it. So
Well, I mean, Brad Pitt does such a good job, and I can understand why he hated being in it. I don't know if this is true, but someone was talking about how he had to like be suspended upside down, so like the veins
they
in
did.
his head would bulge out.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
That was like because that was before they were starting using CGI for everything. So like they did have to to make their faces look a little strange.
Well, I'm glad that Brad Pitt's misery gave us this wonderful film.
Yeah. the people who were talking about it were just like three dudes, so they were really confused about like they like Tom Cruise, but they were like, man, Brad Pitt's such a boring character, Louis, such a boring character, and I'm like, well, young teenage me was really into that. It was like this really sad vampire dude.
I feel like they complement each other really
Yeah.
well. Well, like all three of them. Claudia also. Like,
Yeah. And if only she had survived.
Yeah.
Oh, spoilers.
Oops. I hope everyone's read it or watched it. But yeah, I think she's my favorite. I didn't really care about her that much the first time I watched and read it, but now,
Yeah,
I think she's delightful.
she had a reason to be angry.
Yeah.
Sibling?
Yeah, the second child. No, this one should be more wolfish.
It's interesting seeing a nicer computer.
What kind of computer is this?
It's still a Mac, but
It is?
I think a more recent Mac.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Are you still running on the?
Yeah.
Same.
I don't know when I'll be able to get a new computer, but I feel like it's a ticking time bomb.
Well, mine have lasted almost 9 years now. So, if you haven't done anything terrible to your computers,
That's true. I'm not like an animator. I don't have, or a filmmaker. I don't have massive files on it.
Mhm.
So,
business son.
yeah. Business son.
I hope when I grew up, my kids are also business sons.
Yeah. What am I doing? This computer is too new for me.
Yeah, it's also kind of small. Like the keyboard is really small.
It looks like a fish. Business shorts.
That's me in the future. Or now. Are you guys putting the extra stuff?
So we're getting some pretty good engagement with this, but we have not had anybody give us suggestions. So, so if you guys want to ask for suggestions one more time.
By any chance, if you're watching this right now, Madeline is making drawings based on suggestions. So if you have any suggestions for her, is there a preference do you have?
I like drawing vampires. I like drawing horses a lot. I'll pretty much up for drawing anything. So.
All right, give her anything,
Yeah.
everything.
Horses that are also vampires.
Horses that are also vampires.
Okay. Princess Wolf. We have a request. Princess Wolf.
Princess Wolf.
Yes, from our good friend Seba.
From, let's see, Princess Wolf. Sorry, I just want to say the name right.
Nuseba, yeah. Nuseba has.
Naseba has requested a Princess Wolf.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Sorry.
You're good.
Nice.
Just setting it up the way I want it to be.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh man, now that's a request. I actually have to draw good.
You were drawing really well beforehand. My question is it going to be a contemporary Princess Wolf, past Princess Wolf?
Probably past Princess Wolf because I don't know what princesses wear now. I guess they, like, all I can think about is like I don't know the the royals.
Yeah,
in,
the
like-
English royals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't really want to draw that.
Yeah,
So
they're kind of boring, aren't they?
yeah, like skirt suits and hats.
Yeah.
Nothing that there's anything wrong with that. It's not my
I don't know.
cup of tea to reference something. British.
Do you think we'll ever go back to the fashion of medieval times?
I hope not, but also I kind of hope so.
Maybe like a mixture.
Just like, I don't know, just kind of like a Renaissance fair deal,
Yeah.
where it's like, I don't know.
I guess people could do that anyways right now. But I want it to be fashionable.
Yes, I want it to be cool when I wear my pumpkin pants and my knee-high boots and my sword.
I think I would right now think that's cool. Especially if you have a sword. Princess Wolf. I wonder if she'll inherit some land.
I don't know what she's doing. She's like posing right now. Should I give her a sword?
Yes.
What kind of sword?
What kind of sword?
Oh, what kind of sword? Okay. Yeah. So there's a little bit of a delay on this. So if we ask that question now, we might get it in a little bit.
All right, I'll work on her little wolf feet. That's what wolf feet look like, right?
Yes. Very cute.
Awesome.
I want to touch them. Because they remind me of of pet feet. Not because of other reasons.
Gotta clarify that. My foot touching motivations.
I like the texture of that.
Yeah.
Brush.
I keep hitting things. I don't know what version of Photoshop this is, but it's like too much for my brain to handle.
I think it's like the one that's just constantly in the cloud, like the most updated one.
Okay, we do have a response on the sword. Nuseva, who suggested the Princess Wolf in the first place, says that the sword should be a badass one.
A badass one.
Well,
So,
Kristen did say samurai sword too. So would that be a badass sword?
That would be pretty badass. Here. I'm gonna pull up some reference photos.
Good idea.
I should have done that for a wolf because obviously I can only sort of draw a wolf,
You know,
but
maybe, I mean, that's just the reality of art, is that we only kind of sort of draw wolves anyways.
yes, wolves only exist. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
In imagination.
Yes. Are wolves real? I don't know. I've
I've
never
heard-
seen one.
Yes, I've never seen one either.
There. Katana wolf. I think the hilt is a lot longer than that.
Oh yeah, well, I didn't even notice that.
Oh, I need to move her over. So there's room for her huge sword.
Oh no.
What is
I want to grab it. Oh man.
so you might, at some point, you guys might want to sort of reintroduce what's going on here.
Okay. Madeline just figured out how to use this computer a little. Maybe.
I'm doing great.
It's hard. So if you just tuned in right now, you are watching a Toptic live stream some of our good artist friends as we try to raise funds for Give to the Max towards a Toptic 2020. and we are taking suggestions in the chat part of the stream, if you have any, for some doodles and such.
And I'm Madeline McGrane. I'm a local cartoonist. I make webcomics about vampires. I like drawing vampires a lot. So, yeah.
Yes. I think we do have like a link to your Twitter, maybe.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Anything, we could just repost everything. So. Thank you, Madeline, for helping us.
You're welcome. I'm having a great time.
You gotta have those fangs. Awesome. That's great. You're really good at drawing fast. You should be an animator.
I mean, I'm available for hire.
Yeah, Madeline would make a great storyboard artist.
Should I give her like a hat of some sort?
Should we ask? Should we ask them? Or
Yeah, or like a crown.
Madeline's asking, should this wolf have a hat of some sort or a crown? We'll wait.
Well, she has a crown on top of the hat.
I wonder why the stream is so slow.
I think that comments that audio has happened.
Have you done? You've done live streaming before, right?
I have never done live streaming.
Oh.
This is a new experience. I'm a little bit intimidated.
I think you're doing a wonderful job.
Nuseba, again, who's been, I think, our best commenter so far. She suggests that she should have a crown and that she's the best wolf ever.
Aw, that's really sweet. She is the best wolf ever. Thank you. I don't know if her sword was badass enough, so I'm gonna give her a really badass crown. Actually, it's gonna be a really normal crown.
Nice. Wow, I wish we could print these and hang them on the wall.
There.
We might be able to do that. Instead of hanging on the wall.
Oh, really? Do you think saving it would slow down the computer?
I'm just like adding new layers, so I'm not like deleting anything.
Oh, nice. Wow.
So
Madeline, you're so smart.
Okay. So we do have that. We have an unsolicited comment this time. Expressive eyebrows.
On Princess Wolf,
Just in general, I think wherever you feel like they.
or just a face with expressive eyebrows, because I can do that too.
Someone just asked for expressive eyebrows, and I guess Madeline's trying to figure out to make a new picture of expressive eyebrows, or add expressive eyebrows to it.
I might put some expressive eyebrows on.
Man, she's like ready for battle.
There we go.
Cool. Do you want a new suggestion for?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Okay.
I've
I think we're ready.
used one last look at Princess Wolf.
So, anyone has a new suggestion for a new drawing? Madeline's looking for it. And we will wait.
Miss Amber wanted to know what the wolf's name was. Do we have any thoughts about what the wolf's name might have been?
I mean, does she have a name beyond Princess Wolf? I don't know. Does anyone have any? What's a good name for a wolf?
Yeah, I guess we could ask. What's a good name for a wolf?
What is a good name for a wolf?
Um,
I'm a terrible namer.
Me too.
Yeah.
I have a hard time naming characters.
Yeah. I always just ask my friend who loves naming things.
Okay, so we do have a suggestion. I don't know if you've already started that. Unicorn Bookseller.
Unicorn Bookseller? For sure.
That's coming from Leslie.
Thank you, Leslie.
Princess Fang Stalker?
Fang Stalker. That's a good name.
Wow. Construction's suddenly happening.
So we got some exciting construction happening outside, which is just going to lend an air of drama to this live stream.
You know,
It's not very loud.
I can't draw horses. They're
hard to draw, but I love them. It is a labor of love.
yeah, they're pretty strange looking. I mean, compared to I guess my only comparison is cats and humans when I think about it.
I mean, they definitely are pretty weird. They've got a lot of. They're very big, and they have a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
So I think this horse sells comic books.
Oh, nice.
This unicorn. I'm sorry. Unicorn.
Oh, yeah.
I shouldn't.
He'd be like, "What?
I've offended.
Not that horses are bad."
Horses are great. But unicorns are also great. And this is a unicorn.
I feel like there's like a metaphor in there. A unicorn selling comics. I'm not sure why.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. Have you been to a comic store recently? How many years ago? Yes, it's kind of hard to get
It's
to go.
been a hot second. I am not the most, I guess, I don't have the most disposable income, so I don't really have a
Yeah.
budget for buying comics. I mean, I do like buy a lot of zines at like comic festivals, but if I'm reading something that's a book, I'm usually getting it from the library just to.
That makes sense.
So it's been like a year since I've been at a comic book store.
Yeah, I worked in a comic store and I still didn't buy comics because I was too poor.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy crap. It just adds up really fast.
Yeah. Oh no, I was in one in September.
Yeah.
I was at SPX. I went to a reading in a comic book store. I didn't buy anything. I just
You're like, I wish I could.
yeah, I lovingly flipped through some books and then didn't buy them. Here I am setting a terrible example.
No, I mean, that's the reality of being an artist. Especially if, like, you can't consume the stuff you make. I mean, the thing though, we're also in a future where we can consume it on the internet. We can find web comics and stuff still.
Yeah, I do read webcomics. Webcomics
Yeah.
are a lifesaver.
That's my favorite Naruto.
That's a comic I loved in middle school. Does anyone read Naruto anymore? Probably.
They read Naruto too, right?
Naruto, yeah.
Oh, if Jack was here, his pre-K kids, they know Naruto. I'm saying it so weirdly, but
Naruto.
Yeah, Naruto.
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 Naruto. But his pre-K kids really love anime that's on Hulu and stuff. So it's one of the
That's so good.
yeah. They always ask him about it.
That must be fun for him.
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah. I was talking to him about how strange it was, like, because I also did like pre-K teaching for a little while, and when you give them like a snack, it's like 3 cheese sticks or 3 cheese cubes, and then like 3 carrot sticks, and then they're like, I'm full, I'm done.
Oh, I wish that were me.
I know. They're very tiny.
Oh. So Jax they love Sonic.
Oh yeah.
So
I love Sonic too.
I don't know if that's a suggestion or just like weighing in on the discussion.
Oh yeah.
I think it's definitely a suggestion and we should interpret it as such.
Oh yeah. God.
Okay, I need to like look up Sonic because Sonic's really hard to draw.
Yeah.
But Sonic will be talking
Yes.
to this unicorn and maybe buying a comic.
Oh man. I wonder if there is a unicorn in the Sonic comics at any point.
I haven't read any of the comics. I also don't play video games, but I did watch a very good friend and roommate play a lot of Sonic, and it was really fun.
Yeah, I didn't have Sega when I was a kid. I had Nintendo, so I never got to play Sonic games.
I had nothing. I had like anything that was like free that you could get on the internet on like a PC. I play a lot of RuneScape.
Mm.
Yeah,
I'm like, what, like 4 years older than you? Or
I guess so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm 24.
yeah, I'm more than that.
Turning 25 tomorrow.
Okay, that's true. So technically, like 4.5 years older than you. But when I was a kid, my brother had the Super Nintendo when other people already had like a bunch of other consoles and things like that. So I just grew up playing Mario and hearing about Sega and Sonic. And then we have a lot of friends who love Sonic now.
So we also have from Jack again, Emperor Palpatine.
Oh,
So I don't know what to do. I don't know what you want to do with that, but feel free to do something.
That's not surprising that Jack said Emperor Palpatine.
I know I'm not gonna draw Sonic because this is horrifying, and I can't draw Sonic.
Yeah, that
I'm just
unicorn
gonna
looks
finish
great.
off this beautiful bookseller.
Sonic is hard. It's like 2 volleyballs.
There we go. And then I'm gonna draw Emperor Palpatine for the people.
We're getting a lot of compliments about just the whole unicorn situation.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Does anyone want to see anything more in the unicorn bookstore before I draw Emperor Palpatine?
Can you turn the unicorn back on for a second so I can screenshot it?
Yes, absolutely.
People would probably go to comic shops if that unicorn was.
I would. I could not resist buying comics if that unicorn was selling comics to me.
You're like, I really want to eat, but man.
But man. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Really?
And we have Useva saying that she feels like she needs that print for the bookstore that she's looking at. So.
Oh,
Aw.
nice.
That's really good to hear.
So since Madeline is keeping all the art, we should be able to print some stuff for people.
Yeah, I don't know how big this is. I don't know how well it's gonna.
You know, that's a good, that's a good
Question.
point. But yeah,
I could check on that easily.
it could be tiny stickers. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice little bookmarks. I love this direction.
Revenge of the Sith is like my favorite movie ever.
Oh no.
It's an actual fact.
Madeline.
I'm sorry if this like makes anyone disappointed in me.
I can't be. I'm friends with Jack, so. So is that the one you watch the most?
Yes. Although it's very emotionally distressing for me. I get really upset, so I can't let myself watch it
Oh, no.
that much because like I have to cry and stuff. It's not a casual
I just wish,
viewing experience.
I wish it was slightly better. It is the better of the three.
I mean, fair enough.
It's because like there's so much potential, and it's like I feel like. Are you excited for the new movie coming out? Or like a bunch of stuff that's gonna come out now?
Kind of, yeah. It's like a lot to keep track of.
Agreed.
So I like got into Star Wars right after Revenge of the Sith came out, and at that time it was like, is there ever going to be another Star Wars movie? And there was like the Clone Wars, and that was really fun. But I just like wasn't expecting there to be another movie really, and now there's like
Too many.
50, and
Yeah.
like I love it, but also like I'm old and tired.
Give me something else. Yeah.
Now I'm into vampires. I can only like one thing.
I wouldn't mind more vampire movies.
I would love more vampire
Or TV
movies.
shows, right?
Yeah, or like, I don't know. I feel like there are vampire TV shows and stuff, but it's like not what I personally want.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not
don't
high
think
school.
Vampire Diaries is still going on. But
Seriously?
like, I think it's over, but it's
Oh.
just like I like parts of it, but it wasn't for me. Or like, I don't know. I shouldn't say this because I haven't actually watched True Blood, but I don't know.
It's still a lot of like. I mean, I'm not a hater on love stories, but it's kind of like sometimes that's all it is, and I want more than just like.
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
like I love romance, but I also like a lot of other stuff.
Yeah.
To like go with my romance. Romance should be like, I don't know, your tomatoes in your salad, and you need a lot of other things in your salad.
Yes.
Or something.
I agree.
Or like it's the dressing, but you need the rest. You need the leaves there. You
Yeah.
need, like whatever else.
Things to make
put
you
in your
interested.
salad. Yeah.
I like that metaphor. Did you watch Castlevania?
I watched the first season. I have not watched the second season.
I only watched 2 episodes of the second season, so. But
What do you think of it?
it's different, but I can't tell if it's a good or bad thing yet because I'm only 2 episodes in.
Yeah, I'm like not sure how I feel about it either. Like it's fun, kind of. Again, didn't play video games, so I don't really have any like emotional attachment to like the video game or anything.
Yeah.
It's a video game, right?
Yeah, it's like okay, I'm gonna be really wrong about this because I asked to play it, but it's like I don't know the terminology for games, so like a side scroller kind of
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was like for handhelds.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But yeah, it's neat. I feel like I don't know. I don't know what's going on in it, I guess. I feel like it's for people who aren't me. Like
Yeah.
It's for other people.
Yeah. Trying to think of other.
Maybe there's like not enough Dracula and too much of like this, I don't know, what's his name? Like Trevor?
Yeah, I think it's something like Trevor.
Yeah. Like more Dracula, less people named Trevor.
More Dracula. Everything needs more Dracula. Most strangest vampire.
I love Dracula.
I've actually never read the Bram Stoker's Dracula.
It's solidly okay. There are interesting bits. It's kind of like just interesting how like into things he was, like sound recording and blood transfusions, and like how like much more Bram Stoker was like into those things than like vampires and like writing about them more. But it's neat.
Miss Ava says that she's into romance with like death and adventure.
That's, I would say same. That's like a good combination of things.
Yeah. I like adventure in my vampire stuff.
Yeah. I don't think he's wearing shoes or pants. I don't know what's
Yeah,
going
is
on
he
there.
wearing underwear? Here's a question. Do they have underwear in Star Wars?
Apparently there's like this page on Wikipedia and it like only references characters that are seen to be wearing underwear. So like that's like 4 people.
Nice.
I don't know. They probably have underwear. It'd get really sweaty. Otherwise. I hope they have underwear.
Oh, man.
That's a debate for other people, but
Yeah. If you like to think of them with underwear, without.
it's up to you, the watcher or reader, to imagine whether or not your Star Wars faves have underwear. All right. Are there any more suggestions? How do people feel about this little emperor?
He's so happy. So happy to kill and...
Yeah, he's happy to be here. He's the emperor.
Okay, more suggestions.
Yeah, I don't think we could fault the Emperor for never being unhappy. I never saw him really unhappy. Always a happy dude.
Yeah, he's like happy or angry.
Yeah.
So Jack says ancient Sith underwear and also good. Which I think is supposed to be said like without
Good.
Good. Man, that kind of feels real right now.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Ooh.
Okay, so we do have another suggestion. I'm going to give it a second, see if anybody else has any suggestions. We have Mermaid Medusa.
Mermaid Medusa. I love it.
People are really creative right now.
Yeah, and that's from Seba again. Who's,
Seba.
Our best friend.
Who is possibly a barista. I think I'm gonna let you decide whether you want to incorporate that.
Mermaid Medusa, who's also a barista. Well, I'm a barista, so along with being a cartoonist,
Mhm.
I'm a better cartoonist than I am a barista. But I can try. I feel like it would be hard to be a barista underwater. Yeah, that would be hard. But
Yeah, you have to design what kind, like how do they drink? Is everything through a straw maybe, or
yeah, that's really complicated.
I know people
Um,
do have like versions of hot teas that you can drink through like straws in Southern American countries. A brain teaser. She could just be able to move around.
Yeah, maybe she like has a little shop like on a dock or something by the ocean, and she just kind of like floats in the water, and like her torso is out of it.
Yeah.
But I think I might just like draw her not being a barista at first, and then maybe like if we don't have any other suggestions, I can draw her pouring some lattes. Yeah.
Trying to think. I don't think there's any recent vampire stuff right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Hotel Transylvania 3. I'm giving her vampire teeth.
I've never seen Hotel Transylvania.
Neither have I. I've been meaning to watch it, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
Not a huge Adam Sandler fan. So.
Neither have I.
Yeah.
Neither have I. Neither am I. Not that I've like watched a lot of Adam Sandler things.
It's a fun time I did when I was a kid. Let's see. They are making a movie based on what we do in the shadows. A TV show based on what we do in the shadows.
Yeah, I heard about that. That'll be something to look forward to. That'll be cool.
That's another thing. A lot of like Vampire Diaries and True Blood. They're missing a lot of humor. Like I want some humor in my genre.
Yeah. I like funny stuff.
Yeah.
Like I like a combination of things. I don't know, like what we do in the shadows. Like it's super funny, but it's also like really sad too, and I like that.
Yeah.
But it's like subtly sad. I don't think people usually think of it as sad. Should be wearing an apron for barista.
I wonder if you're a Medusa head. If you're a Medusa, they're called something else. Do you know the actual name for the Medusa? She's like it's the creature is actually there's a name for the creature that Medusa is. Medusa is her name.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, she's one of the Gorgons. Is that what they're called?
yeah, I guess so.
Because they're like the three sisters or whatever, and then they got made into snaky ladies.
I wonder if they named each individual snake.
I would if I had snakes on my head. But
Jack was saying Gorgon, so you just said that.
Yeah. Madeline said words. Thanks, Jack. But you were late. Probably said exactly at the same time.
probably.
For a D&D campaign, that would be an interesting Gorgon to meet. Like because like maybe she doesn't want to fight you. She just wants to sell you coffee.
She fights you if you don't tip her.
Oh
Or
yeah.
if you're like rude to her, which is what I do at my job.
Mhm.
If you don't tip
Yeah.
me, I will challenge you to a duel.
Yeah. There's a lot of graves we've had to, dig up. But
Yeah, it's a It's a hard life, but it's one I'm committed to. This is getting weird.
You would never be alone if you had a head full of snakes.
Oh, that's so true. That would be so nice.
Yeah.
You could all just like, I don't know, talk to each other. Like, there'd be someone there in the morning. They'd sing you gentle snake lullabies at night.
That'd be so cute.
Could give them all little kisses. I wouldn't do that if I had snakes on my head. I'd give them all kisses.
It must be like a funny moment when you're trying to like, if you're like trying to go somewhere fancy and you're like, okay, snakes, you gotta, just for tonight, just be like a certain style.
Yeah, just chill out for a little bit. It's okay. Once we get home.
So Leslie says that mermaid Medusa barista is fabulous.
Well, thank you. I don't know why I drew a pocket on anything. My husband doesn't have a pocket. But some do.
Yeah, when I had to wear one for one of my jobs, it had like very, very deep pockets, and I just started. I don't know if you ever like had a backpack that you just overpile into. Did
yeah.
the same thing for that.
Just stuff just ends up in there, and it's like, okay, that's gone forever.
So I'm thinking we might want to end maybe 5 minutes or so sort of break time.
Yeah. So I guess in about 4 minutes, we'll bring Madeline's hour to a close.
Okay. Any last things?
Any last quick suggestions, friends?
Yeah. So I will let you know if I see something come through. There's I think a 20-second delay or so. So I'll take that a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It's almost like a story of a family.
This is like their ancient family history.
The best friend.
Gets a little complicated here.
Cousin.
The person that makes the coffee. Yeah. All the people that are important in life.
If you're a barista and not part of your family, then what are you doing?
Exactly. That's what I always say to my customers who refuse to let me be a part of their family. So if anyone out there, if I'm your barista, please invite me to your house and feed me.
So a few comments from Chase. The little vamps, he says. Chase says.
Aw, is that?
Yeah, it's Chase.
Yeah.
Oh, Chase.
Hello, Chase.
From Seba, she is the best ever. And Kyle says these are all great. So a lot of great feelings about that. I'm going to ask if there are any more suggestions. And I'm going to
Okay,
Any last
yeah.
minute suggestions, maybe?
One last quick.
Jack wants to know ability scores. I think
Jack wants to know
Barista, what are her ability scores?
ability scores.
How do those work?
There's strength, dexterity, charisma,
Well, you can make up your own.
constitution. Yeah, you can make up some. Like, it doesn't have to be D&D, right?
Froth.
Her frothing ability.
Strength.
I'm gonna say this else. I'm your dad. I don't know.
Nice. What was that? Be able to be.
Is that how you spell charisma?
Yeah. Charisma.
Charisma.
But you look so nice.
What's another?
Constitution. No, that's not this one. You want to hear a real one or a made up one?
A real one.
Good. So you got strength, charisma, intelligence,
Intelligence.
or wisdom.
Wisdom. She's like really cool, but she's kind of mean, and
Don't trust her advice.
she's kind of impulsive. But she's a good friend and a good barista.
That's all you can ask for. I mean, who really is wise anyways?
Not me, that's for sure. I don't know about the rest of you, or anyone who happens to be listening. But let it be known.
All right, the minute is about to be up, and then Madeline can be free.
Aw,
you,
I
should,
had so much fun.
you should do these. I think it'd be really good. Maybe when you like GoFundMe for your comics and stuff.
Oh yeah, that would be a good idea. I hope I didn't like talk too much about nonsense before I do that.
You never. It's never nonsensical. I can see there's intelligence behind every word.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you. That means a lot to me.
I like it. Makes me want to do a podcast about vampires.
That would be great. We talked about that before. It should happen.
Just figure out the schedule. I have the mics. So I guess this was Madeline McGrane. Do you want to make some blurbs about yourself?
Oh yeah, I'm Madeline McGrane. I am a Minneapolis-based cartoonist, and as I revealed earlier, a barista. I have made webcomics such as Vampire Horse and Dirt Creek Runs with Blood. You can find me online on Twitter and like Instagram at Mad McGrane. So thanks everyone who listened and made requests. It was really fun.
Thank you, everyone. I was Alex, just helping out, I guess. But we'll be back in 5 minutes with John Bivens, and see you then, I guess.